You can see my shirt says live, but you know, it says Peoria Music Live on it actually. Hope y'all are doing well. I'm gonna pull a little tarot from the Grateful, good old Grateful Dead deck tonight here. See what we have in store. Who could ask for anything more? It's not exactly how the melody goes, but I don't know why I was hearing it in my head and then like out sang something completely different. I'm like, wait a second. How did that go? What commercial is that? If anybody knows, let me know. Who could ask for anything more? Something like that. What is that? I do not know, but I recall something. I recall it being very popular. Little jingle. So if you're out there jingling along, doing your holiday shopping, I feel for you. I was out there today myself. So, you know, yeah. There's some peeps out there. The shops are out open a little later now. So, you know, if you're like, oh, how can I get this all done? You know what? They're doing you a favor. They're open later. Okay. Like one of the stores I was at is open till 11 p.m. tonight. Can you imagine? Like, we barely had this during COVID, right? Like, stores barely were never open that late during COVID, but now we're back in the middle of the holidays and the Ace of Wands. Somebody feeling festive towards you, you're turning on their love light, literally, with that Ace of Wands. If you don't know what that means, that's exactly what that means. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Should I do this for us? Will that help you guys see the cards a little bit better? These are really pretty cards, so in case you're a deadhead like me, you may want to get this deck. These are nice to use. Anywho. Well, let's see. Are we doing the Celtic Cross tonight, or are we doing the chakras? We just did a past, present, future the other day for last night's tea. If you did not see that live, catch it. There's a pre-Empress energy in there, King of Swords. There's some interesting stuff. A lot of different signs and major arcanas, okay? The last few readings have been like that. The Page of Wands. Somebody seeing you as a delicate flower, maybe, almost virginal. You know, 'cause they got this big old wand here for you. Right? And they kind of see you as innocent. So weird that that's coming up because I was getting that earlier today. Okay. What's coming out of this reading, y'all? I'm hearing true to you, true love, you know, innocent, pure, not tainted. And that's not to say that somebody's like a virgin or whatever, but I'm saying that between you two, that's how it was. Okay? Leo, hero card. So you're being asked to move forward with strength at this time, and you know, at the same time, you're also kind of like in your zone of producing what you need to, okay? And even in times of struggle or strain, you're kind of where this honey is pouring out here, you're on the honey train, okay? You're not worried about what people think of you, and that's was the title of my video. That's what I was getting channeled. What other people think of you is not your business. This is Leo energy as well, and we already have two wands out here, okay? So that big fire energy is definitely heating up your lower chakras, okay? We'll see what else is going on here. And if you're in this collective today, you may be resonating with this message. And if you're not resonating with this message for whatever reason, you just may not be part of this collective today. That's just sometimes how it goes. Or it could be somebody around you. Could be also in part how, a significant other or somebody like that is feeling, okay? Somebody that you're very close to. King of Wands. You guys, all these wands, all this fire. What am I talking about here? Again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And I mean, happy birthday to the Sagittarians out there. Holy smokes. Somebody wants to dance right into your heart. That's what they want to do. They want to show you the fun side, the playful side, the loving side of them, okay? And maybe they've had to learn some lessons of strength as well getting to this point, but they have kind of these things guiding them. We have this moon here too, and we have a new moon coming. So if this is a new love for some of you, that's maybe what you need to be working on manifesting is, a new fun love coming into your life. Okay. And some people could be like, oh, you're too old for this, or what do you think you're doing? Or, you know what I mean? Maybe you've already been married before and people are like, well, you can't have more than one way. You know what? People do it all the time. Whatever it is that's kind of this, what people think of you is not your business type thing. Yeah, the King of Wands is somebody who's kind of doesn't care about that kind of stuff because they know they look good. But they've had to overcome as well. Okay. So here's the people that are talking, the Page of Swords, and that's literally in the throat chakra. That is almost hilarious. Okay. Here's some labradorite, which is good for protection. Labradorite jewelry is very pretty as well. Okay, I'm confused now. That's too many. They were telling me to take them, but we only saw 2, and now it was 3. So, in the third eye, please, for this collective, what do they need to see in the third eye? Somebody definitely wants to talk to you, collective. Emperor, Aries. Is every fire sign going to pop out here, you guys? This is nuts. This is nuts, okay? Sometimes I'm like really glad that I do these readings because it's just like, what is going on? And you just have to, it's that surrender. It's that, and maybe that's part of these new manifestations. It's kind of like, well, like I was telling a friend of mine the other day, somebody I used to work with, I was like, they said they watched one of my readings, and I said, I'm like, sometimes I don't even know what I'm going to talk about. I just, because they're like, how I can't even talk for that long, about anything. And I said, that's the thing. It's like these messages just come out. I just sometimes have to hit record and like, like I'm doing now live. Like this is not scripted. Okay. This is just part of the energy, scorpionic energy, the death card, the river at the crown. So, okay, so we have a little bit of air, a little bit of water, and a whole lot of fire. Okay. Interesting that this river is kind of like at the crown and like wanting you to kind of, bathe yourself. And like if you want to take like a spiritual bath or something. And I know this might sound weird to some people, but maybe you're somebody who like sometimes you cry in the shower, sometimes people, or you cry at, some people cry at movies, some people don't, some people could like, if there's something here, I feel like that you're releasing out, and that's why all this fire is coming across so strong and so powerful. And it's almost like spirit saying here it's okay to kind of relax a little bit, okay, and not push so hard for everything and let some things just happen naturally here, like which happens with the death card, right? We go through different seasons. We're at the end of Scorpio season, you know, we've entered into the Sagittarian season, right? Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn will be coming next, will they not? Okay. Let's go ahead and get some clarification here. Oh my goodness. I hope you guys are doing good. What else does this collective need to know? The power you possess is going to be not only surprising to you, but maybe shocking to others. And that's part of why this Page of Swords is here too. And again, why this Labradorite is here. And the Emperor, you know, that's somebody who, you know, it's like he has this vision and he built it up. And, you know, he doesn't want to let it go, you know, and that's why it would be sad. You know what I mean? Like there would be tears involved if he let this vision go. Okay. But there's newness in everything as well, right? So we have to be kind of happy where we are sometimes. And that's part of this message of the page, right? Is that sometimes we have to lean on those simplistic things to make us happy. All right. The Magician. Ooh, on top of this Ace of Wands. Oh my gosh. Somebody definitely wants to make the magic happen with you. That's what I feel like is going on here. Nine of Wands. Yeah, you're a little bit cautious. People could see you as naive, but in reality, or it's kind of like people that are around you could have been, like if they're seeing you as innocent, like they don't want to kind of put you through kind of some of their karmic battles type thing. They don't want to subject you to it. But this image of freshness, like I said again, that was purity between like two specific people, okay? Two energies, all right? It wasn't like, you know, it's not for sale. Yeah. Anyway, Hangman, Pisces on top of Leo here. So a little bit of water pumping the brakes on the Leo, right? Definitely check out your chart. So somebody could have been delayed in coming towards you, perhaps. But the King of Wands is a king of action here. So yeah, the Sun, Leo again. But also coming towards you with good vibes, you know? So it's kind of like, I see you for who you are and I'm accepting of you, right? Versus this Page of Swords here, where it's kind of like some people are just want to talk or are all talk, right? And they aren't really doing anything but sitting there and getting drunk and sounding like losers, you know? It's like, oh, I'm sorry, did you have a goal? Have you ever accomplished anything? Or are you just going to sit here and pontificate? Right? Death to that. Yeah, Scorpio. Wow, that just hit 14:14 on the clock. So Scorpio could definitely be involved here. But for some of you collective, whoever you've been dealing with, or if you are dealing with a person, you're kind of putting a stop to these kind of simple-minded notions. And people could have seen you as naive and stupid. And that's why you're called to have strength and some patience here, even with the Hanged One, okay? Nine of Swords, yeah. Now people are going to start to worry about what you're doing versus the other way around, right? But it's not your job to worry about their worry, okay? Like that's their, like if they need to go to therapy, go to therapy. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're not hurting anybody, right? And that's the thing, is some people have this imagined slights against them just because you happen to be successful, and they might not be achieving anything right now, or they don't have any goals. Maybe they have no passions, and that's the problem. A lot of people, they just fixate on others, and that's where a lot in the tarot world they say, focus on yourself, and you're gonna get this kind of love. It's gonna come right up to you. Nine of Cups. Yep. So, and it's gonna feel that feel anew, right? What was on the bottom of the deck here? Six of Swords. What was this? Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So, not really reading the bottom of the deck tonight, though, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let's get some Moonology cards out here, because there's a new moon coming up. So what else can we tell the collective? What else does the collective need to know? Meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces. There is definitely a new moon coming. Pisces was pulled earlier here. So maybe you're being called to meditate and contemplate about some of these kind of actions that are coming towards you, people around you. See what their intentions really are, right? And you might be called to be strong during this time because you're waiting, right? It's like, well, I don't want to wait, right? Like, I've been waiting for how long? It seems like. What do you need to release? Waning moon. So once you kind of get to that conclusion here, like with this Hangman, the Pisces, then you can start working on releasing that, because once you start letting loose, then that becomes like, I don't know who said, it's one of these old newspaper men that said, like, there is no such thing as bad publicity or something, or all press is good press, right? But, because for them that meant it was like selling newspapers, right? So, sometimes that's what happens, is the people who weren't really there to support you become the ones that end up watching you succeed, and from the sidelines, okay? And if you have to release those people in the process of achieving your goals, again, are they stepping up to help you, or are they just there to, you're very close to achieving your goal. I've talked about goals a lot in this reading, so I feel like, you are definitely manifesting, and people see you as a master manifester, okay? What else? So, when you come into this new moon, then you can start, thinking about, what you want to start manifesting, all right? Communication is key. Gemini. That's so funny. The song Straight Up Now Tell Me is playing in the background, and they just said that line. How about some information, please? Right? Communication. What was this? Communication is key. So Straight Up Now Tell Me. Tell me. All right, y'all, that's all I got for this reading. I hope this helped somebody out there. Feels like you just have a lot of passion moving forward. And, yes, there are going to be folks around kind of wanting to bask in your glow or that heat of that fire. But I feel like you've kind of built this empire for yourself, where you can kind of heal your own issues, or you've kind of found a way to get through things so that you don't have to reach out and be in task with some of these lower vibrational energies that have caused pain in the past. And that could be somebody else, collective, or, or that could be you, but somebody wanting to protect the kind of innocence now that you've kind of cultivated for yourself. So that might be part of this delay, okay? Because they don't want to like upset the apple cart or whatever you're in. So again, meditate and contemplate about that and think about where are your goals, okay? So again, what do you need to release? If somebody's not by your side or cheering you along, what's that person doing there, okay? Now, that's not to say that they're doing everything for you, right? That would be like a codependency, okay? And that could be where some people thought that they were just going to they might be stressed out now, to be honest, because it's kind of like they're feeling left behind, okay? But, what were they saying when they were leaving you behind, collective, okay? Yeah. You're closely guarding your energy, I feel like, at this time, and for good reason. And I think it's working in your favor. So until next time, please manifest wisely. Please like, subscribe, pass the messages around to those who need them, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.